guys, Profe Pablo here, Spanish teacher turned Minecraft engineer. Today, we are going to be working on smelters. So you can see the madness that has happened here. I was experimenting with this, which is just an absolute mess. But I started experimenting with smelters because I got a challenge from one of my viewers. Check it out. Okay, so doing all the stuff at the bottom with the smokers and the blast furnaces and all that, I don't know if I could do that quite yet, but 50 plus furnaces, I could do that. And my response? Challenge accepted. We are going to start off with a 4-furnace smelter with an attached charcoal farm. As always, we need to start with the end in mind. Place down a double chest. Come behind that double chest, place down a hopper, another hopper behind that, and 2 more over here. Then take a furnace, place one here, 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 and here, all facing out so we can see if they're working. Then take a hopper and place one in here, 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 and here. Then come up top, place one in the top of each one of those furnaces. Then on top of these furnaces, place a double chest. Place a double chest over here as well. And so that we don't have to open 2 different chests when we put what we need to smelt, we're going to place a hopper here on this chest, and a hopper here on this chest, and then place another double chest right here. Let's go ahead and throw a sign on that bad boy so I don't get confused. That has happened multiple times. And I'm going to place a piece of sand on it because we are going to be smelting sand for glass today. Come over here, place a double chest here. Come over here, place a double chest here. And then we need these 2 chests to attach to one input. So we're going to place a hopper here, 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 here. So this hopper goes into this hopper goes into this one. That one leads into that chest. That one leads into that chest. And on these middle hoppers back here, we place a double chest. Now all we need is for fuel to go into here. To do that, we are going to place a hopper going into this back chest. Then we are going to take some temporary blocks and build up. And place a hopper going into that block. And then on top of here, place a double chest. Break that block, place a chest there, and another chest here. Oops, I mean next to it, making it a double chest. If you're not skilled like me, just do that. There we go. And you want to make sure and leave a gap here for redstone purposes. We're going to go ahead and place a furnace right here and right here. Then we're going to break these back 2 blocks. Place a hopper going into that furnace and into there. Then come up here, place a hopper here and here. And a chest here and here. Let's go ahead and put an item frame. And let's put some logs right there. These logs will be distributed into these 2 furnaces. Now, these furnaces have to lead somewhere. And their output needs to go back into this chest right here. And this is where it can get tricky. Place a hopper here and a hopper here. Now, you don't want any hoppers going underneath other hoppers, like directly underneath, because they will suck whatever is in here down to them. Okay, all we have to do is get up here. To do that, we are going to place a dropper here and a dropper here. Let's come back here and do some redstone. 3 blocks there. Building a platform here. Then we're going to do the repeater clock. So out of this bottom dropper, place a comparator, a repeater, redstone, 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 and then another repeater going into here. Now we just need this to go up one more, and we can do this two ways. We can either use water to lift it up, or we can use another dropper. We're going to try using another dropper. Place a hopper here, place another dropper here. Now, as of right now, with this redstone, everything's going to enter into the second one, but not be pushed up through the third, so we have to do that. To do that, let's place a redstone torch here. On top of that, place a block. Then we're going to place another redstone torch here. And place a block here. And here. And then do redstone and redstone right like that. Alright, let's test it out and see if it works. To get this thing going, we just need to add a little bit of fuel down here. We'll just add a few blocks. Okay, if fuel makes it to each of the furnaces, then we know we have succeeded. Yes, we have charcoal here. We have charcoal here, that's good. Okay, and yes, we have charcoal going to all of the furnaces now. So this build is successful. We're going to let it run for just a little bit. Let's move on to the next build. Okay, next we are going to be doing this 16 furnace smelter that has 2 charcoal farms attached. Now to do this, we're going to need a lot of space, so let me clear off some of this dirt. Okay, first we are going to start with the end in mind, as always. Let me start way over here. And we are going to start with a double chest. And behind that double chest, we are going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hoppers all going into each other. After you place down that row, place another row here. Okay, take a furnace, place one there facing out, do that on each one of these hoppers. Now going into each one of these furnaces, place a hopper like this. The reason that I've faced the furnaces out is so I can see if they're working or not. I've seen other builds where they face the furnaces in. I don't like that. I like to be able to see the fire. Okay, now we have to connect all of these hoppers so that they are all linked up to one chest on each side. To do that, we need chest, chest. Place a double chest on each one of these. Do that on the other side as well. Okay, and then in between each chest, like see this crack here, you're going to place a hopper and a hopper. You can skip that one. Place a hopper and a hopper here. Then place a double chest again. And then we are going to put this next one in the middle. Right there. A hopper going into that chest. Right there, a hopper going into that chest. And a double chest. And that finishes that side. Let's do that on this side. Okay, now we have our 2 systems that take one chest and spread out what's going to be the fuel among the hoppers on this side and on this side. Now we are going to make some automatic charcoal farms that feed these things. So again, when you make an automatic charcoal farm, you have to have one hopper that goes in the side, and then one hopper that goes into the system. So we are going to take temporary blocks, build them up. Not sure why I chose that temporary block, but I did. There we go. So one hopper going in and another hopper facing the other way to give us some space. Place down a double chest here. Place down a double chest here because we're going to have a double furnace on each side. Build up some temporary blocks. Place down a furnace. The furnace. place a hopper, and I'm not going to forget this time, we're going to place a hopper and a hopper here, with a chest here, and a chest here, and I'm going to go ahead and place my item frame because we have a lot of chests in this build. And I'm going to place my logs there. Okay, now we have to get the output from here up to here. Shouldn't be too hard. Honestly, there's probably more efficient ways to do this. I just haven't figured them out yet. Okay, we are going to need a dropper facing up, a dropper facing up, and one more. Then we are going to put a hopper going back into the system. Might as well stick with the temporary blocks I was using. Okay, I needed to come one more high. Okay. Comparator. Repeater. Redstone, 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 which will be turning these hoppers off and on, but again, it doesn't matter because it'll be blinking, so it shouldn't make a difference. Redstone, repeater. Okay, that's going to force them up to here, but we have to go one more high. A torch, put it there. Solid block, put it here. A torch, put it here. And a solid block here. Come on. Right there. There we go. And right there. Redstone, redstone. Okay. Place a couple of logs in here. We'll put some fuel just to get this thing going. And if it makes it through this chest, we know we've succeeded. Okay. Did make it through the chest. Let's go see if it made it to one of these furnaces. Yep. Okay. So on this side, I didn't use a water elevator, you'll notice. And in this build over here, I was using water elevators. Which kind of look cool because you can see the charcoal coming up. You don't need as much redstone. I'll do that on the other side to show you how to do it. So I would suggest, just for symmetry's sake, to use the same kind of furnace on each side, but we are going to do things a little differently over here. So I'm going to put in a hopper going that way, blocks going up, put that in there, place a double chest. Over here I'm going to place another double chest. Place a furnace here in front, another furnace here in front. Come to the back of this build, place a hopper going into the furnace under the chest. Do the same thing again. Place a hopper here, a hopper here, a chest here, a chest here. Let's go ahead and label it with an item frame. Put a log there. I'll go ahead and throw some logs in here. Okay, now we have to get the output of this up to this chest. Okay, let's build up some temporary blocks. All that clicking is the redstone clocks. Place some hoppers going into this log here. Place a dropper pointing up, another dropper pointing up. Place a comparator, a repeater, redstone, 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 redstone. Place a repeater going back in. This has to get up and go inside of this chest. A way we could do that is with a water elevator. Now I want to be able to see what's going on, so I'm going to place a glass block here, here. I don't want water spilling everywhere and ruining my redstone. So, there, you want to make sure that your water won't go out, so you kind of make a trough. And then each one of these has to be a source block. Do not place it on the hoppers, it'll waterlog the hoppers, spilling everywhere. There we go. Just to test it out, we are going to take some charcoal, dump it in here,
And all of these should be filling up with charcoal. And these should have already been filling up. They are. It's going great. Now we need a system to fill all of these things up with items very simply, so we don't have to go one by one filling them up. To do that, hopper, 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 all the way down. From these hoppers, we are going to add some more blocks to kind of give us some space for our track. We're going to do the same thing over here. Block, block. And I'm actually going to add some redstone blocks here. Block, block. You have to keep these redstone blocks away from these hoppers, otherwise it turns them off. Okay, let me make sure I'm good over here. Should be good. I'm actually going to add a steeper slope here. You'll see why in just a minute. Now let's go ahead and add some tracks. We're going to take one row. I'm going to start here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. And then starting here, actually starting 3 away from the redstone block, I can put powered rails. 1, 2, 3. 3 powered rails brings it up to full speed. I'm going to place this here and this here, giving it a curve. 3 powered rails again. You might not even need that many powered rails. I just do it just to be consistent. Oops, that's what you don't want. Let's see, to keep these from connecting, I need to keep going forward here. Build this up here. And coming back down, I'm going to use powered rails. And my switch for those powered rails is going to be right here. Okay, that should work pretty good. Now, what's going to happen is you're going to take a minecart with a chest, place it on these rails, give it a little nudge to get it going, and it will go round and round, putting stuff in each one of those hoppers until you turn this off. When you turn it off, it stops there, and you can open it up, fill it up with whatever you want, click this, and the gravity gets it going again, so you don't have to give it a nudge. Okay, we're going to start letting this fill up with charcoal.
Okay guys, this video is getting just a little long. I will show you the massive build, which is over 52 furnaces long, in a different video, but let's test these 2 smaller builds out. So let's get a visual of how fast this smelts sand. We'll go down here, open this up, and just kind of watch it. I'm not speeding this up, this will be the live feed. Okay, so kind of coming in waves. It is going faster than one furnace, obviously, 4 times faster. Okay, let's go over to the 16 furnace build. Okay, let's take our minecart with hopper, make sure it's here. Let's just put a stack of sand in there. Push the lever. Watch our furnaces light up. And check it out. Okay, wow, this thing is moving very, very fast. We got a 4th stack pretty quickly. And we are going to have our full stack here in just a matter of seconds. Guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this build. Sorry we didn't have time to get to this massive build, but I promise we will get to it very, very soon. Thanks for watching!